guys, what's up? Well, let's see the caption, right? So you know what we're gonna talk about. Um, and the funny thing is, this don't even necessarily just falling under the purview of relationships. I mean, friendships, in the workplace, communication and listening on the whole, like in general, right? For me personally, I think that one, in terms of just to boil down to the two aspects. One, a lot of us cannot communicate, and I think that actually stems from not being able to be open, not being able to be honest, and probably a fear of judgment or scrutiny or criticism, from another person or other people. And listening kind of fall under the purview of most women now, boy, because all they don't listen, or they like to be heard, right? And I know they might fight me for that, but that is the reality of it. So I think we as people, and again, as I said earlier on, like it not just falling under the purview of relationships, it falling under, once it is a communicating with anybody, like we had to start being open and we had to start being honest, especially like certain things about our past, because like I just always say, your past experience and the things that you have been through in life is what made you to become the person who you are today. So even if it is you meet somebody today and I know things start to go good, I think it's really fair or knowledgeable for them to know why you are the person who you are today and what are the things that you have been through to make you that person. And I know most of us might not be proud about it, about our past. I for one have some things that I did in the past that I really not proud of. But at the end of the day, if it is I'm going to put myself with somebody, especially somebody who I want to build a future with, I think the onus is on me to tell them everything that I have been through, and at least they will have some sort of understanding to see, know, and understand the person that I am, the person who they're with, right? So I think we need to be more open, we need to be more honest, and like I know honesty is a real hard characteristic to actually follow through. And I just always say that being honest, like it's possible and be capable of doing it, right? And not just only under convenience now, boy. The truth is we put ourselves in positions to lie. Or you could agree with me. We put ourselves in positions to lie. You understand what I'm saying? And I think if it is we put our spoken not even before it reached that far, we would not have no reason to lie. You understand? But we are human beings, and we tend to make a lot of mistakes and don't have everything figured out. But at the same time, like once it is you don't put yourself in certain positions, being honest would not be a problem. Being open would not be a problem. You will do it like effortlessly now, boy, you know what I mean? So I think that is like one of the things that we really have to start doing in order to have proper foundation for relationships, friendships, or any other form of communicating with any person, right? And listening. Most of us, now I know I mentioned earlier on that women, they don't like to listen, they just like to talk and be heard. But in reality, I think that you should take it on a little notch now, boy, because you need to understand, not really for men and women, but I'm just saying that women do it more than men, right? But we need to take it down a notch because you need to listen to somebody in order to understand what it is they're saying. Because if it is you just have your opinion alone, and I know most people just have their opinion even before the person finishes talk. Like while they're talking, you're already devising your opinion in your head, and as soon as they finish talk, you just laying out everything. You hear one word they say, right? And you don't care what they say. You already have your opinion in your head and calculated already, right? So we have to kind of just take a seat back and actually listen to people, see where they're coming from, and try to understand. Because who knows, their perception of what it is they're going through or what they have to say, it may change your opinion. It may change the way you see things, and it may actually help resolve the situation instead of arguing now, boy. So communicating and listening, it goes hand in hand, right? It goes hand in hand. You see people say we need to communicate. No, we need to communicate and we need to listen to, because once it is I tell you something, it is only obvious you are going to tell me something back, and I want to hear your side, you understand? Which will end up have some sort of factor aligning with my opinion, either disagree or agree. But at least once it is I understand where you're coming from, we could reach a resolution, so it really not that hard. And I'm doing it real quick. Communicate and listen. That goes hand in hand, and that is something that we need to focus on. So you know. We could ease up on the arguments now, boy. We could ease up on the arguments. We could ease up putting ourselves in positions so we would not have to lie. We could start to be open with each other. We could start to be more expressive. You understand? Let your partner know exactly how you feel about certain things. And once it is we have that down pack, that is just basically one part of the relationship we'll have covered, because we all know there are going to be trials, there are going to be tribulations, there are going to be ups, there are going to be downs, but at least that solid foundation of exchange of words, exchange of thoughts, and exchange of opinions, once that traffic on a good slate now, boy, right, it would be a lot easier to deal with certain things that come both of your way, or even help each other now, boy, right? So just something to keep in the back of your mind now, boy. You understand?